ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the podcast that you love or learning to love about wrestling. 808s and chest shots. I'm your host, Jeff, joined as always by Nick and the lovely Wakanda Lisa Rice. Y'all say what's up to the people.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, Drake's friend. So, what is the self-care plan for today?
We can't start with chaos. Anyway, we'll get to that in a second. We're trying out new things here at the 808s, at the 808s world, man. See how this old Riverside game works out for us. Hopefully y'all liking the audio sounds better. Getting off of this Zoom life or this Riverside life. You can follow the show 808s and Chest Shots on the Instagram and the Facebook. You can follow us on the Twitter, not going by a slave name X, on 808 Chest Shots because character limits. And, to reach out to us, man, we're here having a good time, growing and learning and growing some more. So, yeah, how was you guys' week?
Fantastic.
It was just beginning, man.
It was. It still was.
Just beginning.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm a Juneteenth baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Turned 30 yesterday.
Congratulations. Welcome to it.
Yeah.
Did you wake up aching and feeling like you were 30, or you just...
No, actually. I felt pretty good when I woke up yesterday.
Okay.
However, I did need to, my first purchase as a 30-year-old was some hydrocortisone cream.
Okay.
Because I got eczema, apparently.
Bruh.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, but I'll take a little bit of eczema. That's it. I'll be alright.
Nothing wrong with that.
Know, my 30th birthday, I woke up and my back was hurting out of nowhere. And I ain't never had a back problem in my life. I woke up the morning I turned 30, like, what the fuck, dude? Anywho, Nick, how was the week, bro?
I like to think my week has been going okay.
All right.
Get ready to do a festival. It should be next Sunday. We're doing a craft wine and food festival next Sunday coming up. So preparing for that, we're doing some stuff to the building that we're doing tomorrow. So getting everything prepared. It should be fun.
Shout out to you. And I didn't mean to move on when I asked this, Andrew, you got big plans for the weekend? You don't have to share them. Just asking, do you got big plans?
Well, I was telling Neek earlier, the real shenanigans are about to start tomorrow evening. No, my big sister, she wants to go out for drinks, so shout out to you, Miss Lisa. We are about to have an amazing time. I am hoping that, because I'm a lightweight, I'm hoping I can handle it. So we gonna see. We gonna see.
It's a perfect time if you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nothing wrong with it. Have a good time.
I got a 2-drink maximum. Oh, we gonna see. We gonna see.
Well, again, congratulations and happy birthday. Can't wait to hear about it, man. Enjoy yourself. All right, let's get started. Let's see. We have not talked about Clash of the Castle, right? We want to start there.
Let's start with that. Let's start with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you think about the show, Nick? What do you think about it?
I think Clash was a very solid show. For what I saw, it didn't have too many low points for me. I think the low points for me were people getting that J for the block she had. But then seeing that the ref from another match showed that, these ropes aren't that tight, it made more sense. And more than one wrestler had a problem with the ropes. So yeah, I'm not going too deep into Jay's situation, but overall, I think it was a very solid show. It just, it had its ups and downs, but Punk coming in and being the player hater of the year, Yeah. Solid show to me.
Listen, man. We'll fight. Andrew, go right here. What do you think?
I agree. It was a solid show. I would have to say, I wouldn't say it was a show stealer, but I will say Bailey versus Piper Niven gave me a
Right,
lot
yeah.
more than I was expecting. Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
then two, I do have a low point, which I'm gonna get to. But Unholy Union winning the women's tag titles.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That
that's a
was
shocker.
shocking, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Mhm.
I was shocked, but I'm fine with it. Because I think, for the most part, I think it was a good match. I think it was solid. It didn't end the way anybody thought it would. But just before I don't want to not. I need to learn how to talk.
It's not just me today.
We all on the struggle bus. It's okay. But I'm not trying to get too far ahead. He gonna have fun with this soundboard.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna take that shit from you. I can tell you that. I can see that.
I am the host.
Yeah. We're at his mercy tonight.
Right.
But I'm not trying to get too far ahead of myself with this, but Bianca and Jade not being champions, I feel like that can go a multitude of different ways, which is why I'm not upset about it. And I do think this will, especially with them two, if they choose to remain a team, I think with them and Unholy Union, I think this gives them a chance to elevate the tag team division even more for the women. So I'm not mad at that. It was something else. Sami Zayn and Chad Gable, those two, this Alpha Academy storyline,
Pretty good.
it got a hold on me. It has a hold on me. I'm interested to see where it finally goes. But honestly, I wouldn't be mad if Chad and Sammy fought forever. Wouldn't be mad at that. And then
Great
I
wrestler.
think because they were in Scotland, I think everybody was counting out Damian Priest. We were expecting it to go a whole different way. And I agree with what Lala said on Monday about Drew, but then at the same time, I do want him to do his big one in front of a live audience. So maybe Scotland was not the place.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I'm in the shoes of a Scottish fan who bought the tickets, I would be absolutely pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to see your hometown hero do his big one in front of the hometown crowd, but hey, everything doesn't work out that way. And then Jeff, I know you want to say something. Hold on a second. Wait your turn. Wait your turn. And then last but not least, my only low point was because we knew AJ Styles wasn't finna beat Cody Rhodes. Not right now, at least. My only low point was how that match ended. Because I feel like AJ gave up too quickly. And for nothing, I feel like he was finna throw the steps at you, so now you quit. Like you done been through way worse. That's what's finna break you? You serious? Come on now.
Man, went through the Undertaker twice, and then all of a sudden this.
That's
some stairs.
Some stairs.
But that's it for me. That's it for me.
No. It was a cool show. It's more of the same with Hunter. It was 6 matches on the card, I believe. 5 or 6 matches. Not too many.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with everything you all said. I like the fact. Well, at first when it happened in real time, I was not happy that Jade and Bianca lost the titles, but it makes sense. Gives that like Andrew said, gives the women's tag team division a little more pop. It's something non-main title related for people to pay attention to. So that was pretty dope. CM Punk and my dog Drew McIntyre, I think Nick tweeted this as soon as it happened. It's just printing money at this point, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they are printing money at this point. I hope they hold off until SummerSlam. I mean, who knows? But that match is just going to be amazing. Even if the match isn't good. The lead up to that match is going to be amazing with Drew quitting Raw on Monday. and just how everything's leading up to that, man. It's been dope. You mentioned Ruthless Lala, Andrew. That's what I was going to say when you were talking, is that we were happy to be guests on Ruthless Lala podcast. Oh shit, here we go again. I got it right. That's right. Yeah.
That name is
hilarious.
A brand name.
Oh, it's a brand name, like Pepsi, a brand name. So yeah, you can find that on YouTube. I believe the audio is available too, but I know it's on YouTube. I watched it back the other day. We were live there on Monday, get to talk wrestling with the homies. As always, Ruthless Lala, and shout out to Eric Swan was there as well. I mean, Rich Swan, pardon me. My God, Rich Swan was there. And the main man Grisham was there. Holding us down. I got thread with a little lariat, so shout out to that. Hopefully, Lala doesn't catch me slipping. That's my third one. I'm not a wrestler though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a real wrestler, so I shouldn't have to deal with that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do flips and shit. but thank her for having us on. And back to the show. Back to the Clash at the Castle. I think Drew does get his moment, Andrea, in front of a live audience. But looking back on it, and then of course hindsight is 2020, right? He couldn't win it in front of that crowd because technically he's the heel, I guess, right? So him winning in front of that crowd with that, they're going to go berserk. You know what I mean? But when he comes back over here, here being America, he's supposed to be the heel. So I guess they could not. Maybe WWE couldn't let him. But all in all, man, solid show. Cody and AJ could wrestle the phone, could wrestle in Broom, and could make it work. But like you all said, we knew AJ was not going to win. But still a solid match. Do we think we're getting Cody versus Randy Orton next? Is that where we're going with this? He had the moment staring at the title. Randy.
He had the viper look at it, at the title.
Yeah.
And how many times has he won the title?
Randy's up there. He's not Cena, but I think he has about 12, like 10 or 12. He has quite a few.
I mean, was it 13, 14, or 12?
Yeah, Randy has quite a few. 14, yeah. So I know he was up there.
He's ranked third.
Third? Yeah.
Yeah, behind John Cena. John Cena and Ric Flair are tied at 16. Triple H, he's also tied with Triple H for 14. So he's
tied for first and then tied for third. Okay.
It makes sense.
Oof.
Neither one of those four. Yeah, go ahead, Andrew. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, we have not seen Randy Orton be a nasty heel in a long time, so the perfect person to do it against is Cody.
Yeah, and Cody needs somebody.
Yeah.
Cody needs Cody's the baby face of all baby faces at this point. Cody's kissing hands and say he's a politician out there, man. He kissing babies and shaking hands out there every time he comes to the ring.
Right.
Oof. Let's move on to the pettiness of it all. Monday, did y'all see that Roman Reigns has unfollowed Sonya Secor on social media? What say you guys?
I guess he ain't listening to Roman right now. Roman like, nah, yeah, we might have to see each other soon.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Solo's getting better.
Yeah.
He's embracing this. He's wearing the suit. You know what I mean? Paul Heyman is shook beyond belief. Shout out to Solo, man. He's getting it together. I like it. Bloodline Wolfpack. Here to stay.
I mean, he had two dudes that can literally mess him up, so I guess he got to be shook the whole time. Because I don't know about Toma now. Toma since day one, he been staring at Paul like he owed him some money.
Yeah, scared. Let's see.
I mean, hey,
I saw
Bloodline
that before we started recording. That's crazy. Go ahead, Dick.
Yeah.
My bad.
I mean, Bloodline story is getting it's falling back a little bit with other stories, but it's still there.
Yeah. Because that
Which
was
is
Still
my
good,
building.
man.
that was my thought after Roman lost at WrestleMania is like, how are they going to keep this going? Because like it can't just fall apart. They can't just go their separate ways. So, oh, this is interesting. Ah, we about to have another. He about to repeat Jay Uso Hell in a Cell with Solo when he come back. I feel like.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
They
The
right
way he
there.
beat him with that hose, like that just
Mhm.
lives in my mind rent free. Like I'm like, bro, that's your little cousin. You don't have to do him like that.
For
But then
no
again,
need.
yeah, you kind of do. You kind of do. Like you really gotta let him know who's boss. So I don't know what it is about Rikishi kids feeling like they could just step out of line like that.
I mean, Rikishi's still out here dropping diss tracks in 2024, so I guess their house is full of chaos, man.
Who is he dissing?
He had, did he do a Hulk Hogan diss, Nick?
Yeah, he got Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he got a Hulk Hogan diss.
It was clean, though. It was clean.
Hey,
But
you know,
who
it
else
was clean.
this?
he did something. It was two tracks, right? Well, no, one was just a
Yeah,
freestyle.
it was two.
One was
was
just a freestyle. Then the other one was a Hogan diss. So Rikishi's out here was still with the bars. So there's that. So there's chaos abound in their household.
And then it's called the Lean Back Freestyle. Oh my god.
Yeah,
We
that happened.
Yeah, that
and
happened.
like the fact that it was released during the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, that's what's sending me right now.
Rikishi was just at home like, I guess I jump in too. Shit. Everybody else, Rick Ross jumped in.
Year
J.
the
Cole
beef.
jumped in and out.
Year the
Go
beef.
do what I got to do. Yeah, the beef.
Oh,
Speaking of, since we here, I know Andrew, you haven't had a chance to check it out, but Nick, how were you? Did you attend Gangchella? Were you online or were you in the building?
not
Okay, so to tell y'all the truth, I was supposed to go to a Primo Rice concert.
Shout out to Primo.
Shout out to Primo, because the last Primo Rice concert I went to, it was fun. It was a fun time. The Peas was in the building. Fun time.
So he's like Larry June, but like more pimpy.
Actual pimp.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. But there
Ain't no slipping in there. I saw the
Yeah.
Peas there. I'm like, oh,
yeah, the real Peas came out.
the real
I got
Peas came out. That's something. But I watched it. And he had my guy Dom Kennedy there. He had YG there, Mustard, whole West Coast there,
Yeah.
which is good. Then when it came to him, we had a Black Hip reunion.
You did.
Great. Had Money Trees. Money Trees came out. And we got to think about this. Drake set this up himself by saying that he's more like the LA than the Kendrick.
Yeah, I'm stuffed. That was a
He
bad.
loved-
He said some things that made Kendrick mad enough.
No, wait.
So you know what? I bet.
He loved lying. It was funny.
That man's lying.
what would possess you to say that?
Oh my
Like,
Hey,
and the
well,
thing about it is, like, all of Drake's ties are bought and paid for. Like, people like Kendrick just because. Like, he didn't have to pay people to hang around him.
It showed.
In the show. Because
That was. Go ahead.
I've never seen Crips and Bloods let you slide on stage together and nobody get to fighting.
It was.
I
one
literally
of those
saw
things-
who were Crips. I let you
Yeah.
slide with Bloods.
Yeah. Everybody was just having a good time. Yeah.
The only one that wasn't there was the game, because the game is the game.
Of course.
This isn't a hip hop show, but real quick, if you're the game, you gotta feel away, right? The last two biggest moments in West Coast hip hop, you're nowhere to be found.
Maybe the game is not likable.
Yeah.
Probably. Because the
That's what I
Dr.
was gonna
Dre
say.
halftime show, you're not there. And last night, at, at the gang reunion, you weren't there either. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what a great show. What a great show.
The ending with 5, Not Like Us.
I've heard that was awesome.
In real time, you just watching it like, dog, he's gonna do it again. He's gonna bring it back. He ran it back. Oh, he's not even having to rap his own words now. He's just letting the crowd do it all. Okay, this is different. Whoa, wait, Russell Westbrook's out there. Where the hell did he come from? DeMar DeRozan's out there. Where the hell did he come from?
More Crips, more Bloods.
More,
Who are these other rappers?
Who are these kids?
Tommy the Clown is on stage. What's going on here?
Or my favorite part, Nick, I think y'all probably saw this on social media. The guy who clearly has a case pending, because he had the red Pooh Shiesty on with the sunglasses and his whole face covered and sunglasses. That gentleman clearly had a case pending, but just was not missing that night. But he had to show up, but clearly was not trying to be seen by anybody's camera.
He was
that was
on
hilarious.
stage.
Only thing
crew.
wasn't covered was his hands. He had a full jacket, jean, his Pooh Shiesty over his face with big sunglasses. He was not trying to be seen. He said, "Yeah, he shot somebody today." Like, he shot somebody on his way to the forum. And then he got shot by homeboy in the red Pooh Shiesty because he looked like, I said, oh yeah, that's a real dude game breaker right there because he's not playing. But all in all, great show, great show. Shout out to Kendrick, took his victory lap, took his winner, took his win. Shout out to Drake, we probably have Drake fans listening. He's going to be back. He's going to do decent music, that's how he rolls. But last night just wasn't about him. That's it. That's how it was.
Just sit this year out, homie.
Yeah.
Regroup.
I don't think his ego lets him sit out.
How the prideful dude he is, he's not gonna. Yeah.
Oh, of course not.
We're hearing from him. We're gonna get a song before August. Not a diss song, but like a real, not one going Delilah or
I was
not
just gonna say. Ain't no way he was serious with that one.
Yeah, that one going Delilah, and definitely not that sexy red shit. But we're gonna get a real deal Drake record before August. It's inevitable.
He can't miss the summer. It's not in him.
Exactly. There you go. He can't forfeit the full. Like the beginning, he lost spring and lost the beginning of summer, but he's not gonna forfeit the whole summer. He's gonna let something ride up. All right, get back to rest. Sorry, guys. Are any of y'all watching Who Killed WCW?
I watched. I think saw number 2 and number 1. I didn't watch number 3 yet.
Yeah, number 3 was last. Okay.
Yeah. I watched the first episode. I done missed the last 2.
Okay.
Oh, it's interesting though. It's seen up.
It's interesting. Bret Hart hates everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Ultimate player hater.
Bret Hart hates everybody. Goldberg surprisingly hates Bret. Not surprisingly, but doesn't feel any sorrow for Bret Hart. And everybody who they talk to, not named Kevin Nash, is blaming somebody else for this.
It's the blame game the whole time.
Kevin Nash is like, I just lost the money. I still got paid. I didn't care. Everyone else is blaming everyone else for it. But the story has been told so many times that I just feel like people who are involved now are just making it up because they go just to get a different reaction. I do enjoy it. I think it's great that The Rock is going to continue giving us these type of shows on Vice, because I think wasn't The Rock behind the stories from the what's it called, Territories. So I'm enjoying the fact that he's doing this. But yeah, it's hilarious. Shout out to Bischoff. Shout out to Kevin Sullivan. They kick it.
I think the funniest thing to me is Bischoff takes little credibility for ruining it the whole time.
To his defense, number one, that's been his stance the whole time, is that the fall off he wasn't really there for. Like he was fired during the fall off, and the timeline does match up for whatever it means. I got a kick out of, not to ruin it for you all, 'cause I think this is episode 3, but David Arquette, his part in this is like, I got a kick out of it because it's like, damn, I didn't never thought about it from this perspective. Like, dude gets blamed for everything, and he really is just a wrestling fan, and did not have any malice, didn't want to do it, and it's like, and now his whole career, I'm not saying WCW killed his career, but even his movie career never really took off or bounced back from that whole fiasco. So just watching that part with him, if you don't see anything else, episode, I believe 3 had him in there, and that's pretty dope. So shout out to that.
Yeah.
Didn't
say it again.
Oh, I was about to ask a question because I don't think these have anything to do with each other. But didn't David Arquette have a death match with Nick Gage? That wasn't after. This wasn't related to WCW. Okay.
Yeah, I believe that was after. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just a real deal wrestling fan. And back then, I don't think we as wrestling fans or the hardcore wrestling fans were as accepting as we are now. You know, now you can be Bad Bunny and Logan Paul. As long as you really care about the business and put the work in, people are gonna allow you to do it, right? Back then, if you were an outsider, it was looked at away. Especially if somehow you won the damn championship. That was crazy. Yeah. That was crazy. But anyway, if you haven't watched it, people listening, people watching, please check out Who Killed WCW. Yeah, great show. Of course, you know the story. Of course, you have an idea. But yeah. Speaking of Who Killed WCW, Nick, I believe you mentioned something about Shane McMahon that I have not heard, nor Andrew, I believe. So fill us in, brother.
So according to the wrestling streets, it's been said that Shane McMahon has been talking to AEW wrestlers.
Okay.
So he's reached out to a couple of them and potentially appearing in AEW. Now, according to when I think he had a conversation on Grilling JR. I think that's JR.
That's JR's podcast.
Jim Ross podcast, and he talked about it. Talked about being interested in joining the AEW team. He said he's reached out to a couple of wrestlers, and this had a hypothetically idea discussed about possibly joining. And yeah, that's what's going on. And he hasn't been wrestling since, what was it? When was the last time he wrestled? What was it, like WrestleMania 39?
Yeah,
WrestleMania 39. Yeah. So he hasn't wrestled since then. Yeah, Snoop saved him, but that's the last time we've seen him wrestle. But that's the rumor that's going around that he wants to join. He's looking at joining AEW.
Wait, Andrew.
I don't know. This picture of him they got on Google News, he looking a lot like his daddy. That's kind of throwing me a little bit. But that's besides the point. I don't know. I think for AEW, it would be interesting to have him around, like, just as a personality. I don't know if wrestling over there would be. I don't know. I feel like he would be helpful behind the scenes, possibly. Like I say, I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't know. This comes kind of out of left field for me, so I don't really know what to make of it.
So, Nick, when you said that, the first thing popped in my mind is, oh, so Shane and Darby Allin just gonna jump off some shit. Okay, cool. All right, that works for me. You know what I mean? That works for me. Let's let them jump off some shit. Cool. All right. But then I thought about it a little bit more, and I said, if I'm Tony Khan and I could get a McMahon under my roof, how would I use it? They could do a real life story, a depiction of Vince. He could remake or redo Vince's takeover. When Vince, what was that, Bloody Sunday or Bloody Monday, whatever it was, or what was this, Black Saturday. Black Saturday. When or something like that, like you can redo that and have Shane be this evil, because Tony hasn't, even though I like the fact the Young Bucks beat up Tony, I thought that was pretty dope. Bringing in Shane and allowing Shane to be that evil authority figure, that could be cool. Because now you have the guy that's over that is part of the other company and is now coming over to infiltrate and dictate your company. Him getting beat up by a babyface that you make. MJF beating up Shane McMahon could be dope.
Yeah, that's money.
You see what I'm saying? Like if I'm Tony Khan, I'm figuring out a way to bring in Shane, have him do a couple of appearances, do something sneaky to take over the company, and then have MJF beat his ass in one of my pay-per-views 12 months from now. Just right. Just hey, take my, I put it out there now, so AEW take my idea. But you know what I'm saying? We as a collective here at 808 came up with that one. So y'all reach out to us. But seriously though, like if I'm Tony Khan and he's expressing that interest, oh no, stop talking about it out loud. We're gonna do this behind the scenes and we're gonna make this work. Absolutely.
I think that's a good idea, but you better hope life don't imitate art. That's all I'm saying.
Because then Shane would fuck it. Because
still Vince's son.
Or even worse, you said Vince's son. Vince got all that damn money. Vince has been kicked out of wrestling. I got my baby boy under my arm. Since y'all don't want to fool with me, Tony Khan needs let Vince walk his ass out on the AEW.
Woo! Yeah, he might end up buying AEW at that point.
Yeah.
And at that point, even if he doesn't buy it, just having that McMahon name on it, yeah.
I can see Vince right now. I'm back, baby.
Yeah. You can see Vince, you can see Shane, and you can see all the old, like not all the old timers, but you can see all of them coming into AEW and instantly, not necessarily clean the house, but making it legit. Because Tony Khan can bring in Vince, because that company isn't big enough to take the scrutiny of, like, let's say Vince tried to join UFC or tried to join the NBA or NFL. He can't do that because those companies are multi-billion-dollar companies. But joining AEW, who's a fledgling company that's trying to get off the ground,
and then even still, I know with Vince, he the type of person, he's gonna want the attention, but he could do all of this behind the scenes too if he so chooses. Like his name doesn't have to be front and center.
Right.
So
and even if it does, he could be a character and let Tony Khan continue to be Tony and stop being on the damn camera so much, because he doesn't work well on the camera. But let Vince do it. So now we got a competition. You know what I'm saying? Like now we really got, like, the people might not want to work for Vince because the outside stuff, but you'll work for Shane.
Yeah,
you'll work for Shane. And I think is Stephanie still involved in WWE? I thought she stepped down at one point.
She did at one point.
Because now there's a board. I don't think she's on the board. I think Rock is on the board. Dana White is on the board. Trips is creative. But I don't think Stephanie has a position anymore. I think she has like a major stop. I don't think she has a position.
She is a co-CEO.
Okay,
Wait, that could be wrong. That could be wrong.
Even if I know Shane doesn't have anything, Shane has long left the company. So just Shane alone going to AEW, if they do it right, could be money. Shane alone, and then somehow Vince snakes his way into the situation, and we got a whole ordeal. And I'm here for now that's chaos. I'm here for just to see how people react to it. All right, so we'll be back before Money in the Bank. We'll be back the week of Money in the Bank. So we can actually say, because they don't have much of a card announced just yet.
Yeah, let's sit them qualifying matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, we record that the week of.
Yeah.
So right we'll before it.
Cool. What about Uncle Howdy? You want to talk about that before we get out of here?
Talk about what now?
Uncle Howdy. Did I say his name right?
Oh, yeah, you did. I just didn't catch it.
It's cool.
That's a good debut.
Yeah.
Cinematic.
Yes.
That was dope.
Cinema.
Yeah, they killed
the one
that.
take.
Yeah, they killed that.
That
Shout out to them.
work.
I thought
awesome.
Gable was dead.
Thank God. Thank God Kevin Dunn is gone. Goodness. Because that camera work was spectacular. One take? One take? Come on, bro. Come on. Smooth. Yeah.
I forget the name of the company or the person that they brought in to do that, but they're killing it. They are killing it.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
But yeah, I like it. It was a good debut.
Was it the Wyatt 6? Is that what it is?
The Wyatt 6.
Yep.
I like it.
I mean, I like the debut. I think it'll work. But my one thing is the one little problem. Are they going to be like the no sale type guys? I don't want everybody to be no sale. I'll take Uncle Howdy to be no sale, but everybody else.
I don't think they wrestle for a while. I think they just continue doing what they're doing, what they did last week, like maybe every other week. Not even every week, like every other week. And just do stuff like that. Like, I don't think they get in the ring for maybe SummerSlam, if that. Like, it's all vignettes. It's all just lame promos and just, beating people up. You know what I mean? But nothing feud wise or anything like that, because they don't need it. Like that type of stuff right there, with them having the freedom of just doing what they want, I don't think you need to rush into putting them in front of the crowd like that. As far as wrestling wise, just let them be counter culture almost and outside of the ring, and that'll be dope.
True. I'm interested in getting to know the characters, because I know they've brought up, what's his name, Joe Gacy. Yeah. I think Dexter Lumis is involved in there some kind of way. I was a fan of Nikki ASH. I liked her, but I want to see how they have repackaged her. I wanted them to book Nikki ASH better. I was hoping things would have went differently. I didn't like how it ended up, because I see you with that face. I'm just saying I wanted things to be better for her. I wanted the babies to have somebody to look up to who was wholesome.
Bruh.
She was doing that superhero shit, right? Yeah.
Bruh.
I wanted to like
Wasn't she in something else too? Wasn't she in like the faction before that?
Like, I know they had her. They had her pair. Yeah, she was with. It wasn't Forgotten Sons. I think it was Sanity.
Sanity. Yeah, Sanity. Yeah. She started with Sanity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to see Nikki Cross do her big one. I want to see her get elevated. So I'm interested to see what they do with her. Same thing with Dexter Lumis, because I feel like they dropped the ball with him when he got called up to the main roster. I've always really liked him. So. Yeah. And then they brought back Eric Rowan. So I'm really interested to see with what they do character-wise. Like you said, I would be interested to see how they wrestle, but I'm not in a rush to see it.
There we go.
And then two, I know Alexa Bliss, I don't think she's back yet. I know she has always wanted to be involved some type of way, but I personally did not like the whole Lily possessed dog gimmick. That's just me. But apparently it was a top merch seller, so I don't know. I hope they don't bring that back. I hope her character gets reinvented as well, if she does come back. But I'm interested to see how all that goes. I want to see what type of character work they do. I want to see, in addition to what we saw on Monday, I want to see why I should be scared of Uncle Howdy. Like, show me what you got. I'm ready.
I like it. And take your time with it. I know I don't have to say that much with this new regime, but take your time with that. There's no rush in this. Like, we good. All right. Before we get out of here, you guys got anything to say to the people? Or did we miss anything? More so.
Did we miss anything?
Kendrick's
I don't
a
think we
psychopath.
missed anything.
Who? I said Kendrick's a psychopath.
Love a good psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the best.
CM Punk.
Oh,
Back, baby.
Joe Hendry.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's our man. Yeah. I'm not
On
familiar with
NXT.
his game. Yeah.
That was a.
I predicted he was going to be on there. I predicted he was going to be on there, but I didn't think it would be with the Battle Royal.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to come out, had the most views since WrestleMania? Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That says a lot, especially for NXT. That says a whole lot for NXT.
Let me see if I'm right. Let me see what they said.
Most social media impressions? Is that what it was?
5 million views so far.
Damn. It's the song, right? It's the song, and then it's the...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the song and the personality that goes with it. It works. But he did get kicked out in like 20 seconds, so...
That happened.
It happened.
But it's working, though. So that means
working.
People fooling with it.
Yeah. I just want to know if they're going to... Okay. TNA NXT is working pretty well. So now I need to see how it's going to work for the future. Is it going to keep going? How they're going to do with the talent? What's the back and forth? How they're going to do that? So, especially with the men's side.
And on the low, TNA hasn't been bad the last couple. Like I don't know why I'm TNA. I wanted to say this Monday when we were on Lala's show, but we got sidetracked threatening me with lariats, and Lala went on cut a promo about current wrestling fans, so I didn't really get the chance to talk about it. But TNA post their, I believe it was a 20-year anniversary show, has been pretty good on Access TV. Of course, it's TNA, so there are some talent that aren't really ready for TV just yet, and you can tell. But I've been entertained, man. Like I'm catching up with the storylines to see what's going on. But I'm watching that, and this is gonna sound bad. I've been watching TNA faster than I fast forward through AEW. So, now there are things on AEW I'm gonna watch, right? But just a normal I'm not watching Rampage at all. But a normal Dynamite, I'm fast forwarding a lot through Dynamite. To be very honest, I'm not even pressing play on Rampage. I stopped my DVR on that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I can't do it. Can't do it, bro. I can't believe that still come on. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I cannot believe they still showing Rampage. I would have sworn that would be on YouTube.
I mean,
Cannot believe it.
So we talked about this a couple episodes about cost-saving measures. I would have thought that would have been first on the chopping block, because you really don't need it.
Don't need that show. Post Punk coming back, the hell do we do? Like, what do we do? Like, it's not live. We don't need that. They are coming back to Nashville in July, though. July 24th. So I think...
They'll be
ahead,
in South Haven.
Yeah.
I think a couple of weeks before or a week before come Nashville.
They're doing a blood and guts match here. I don't know if it's going to be on the TV, but they're advertising it. That's the whole thing, the blood and guts match. So, yeah. And tickets are front row seat tickets are $100. Like front row seats. So,
Wow.
I ain't paying $100, but just a cool little seats, about $40, $50, $60. So I might catch me on the camera. Who knows? So I think I could pull up for AEW and just see what they got. What I got to say to people before we get out of here, man?
Don't tell bald-faced lies. Don't be like Drake.
But yeah,
Get
and
you
yeah,
keep a old school Gemini as a friend. We're
look at you, look at you.
we be down the
Yeah.
ride. I'm just saying.
That's true. What's your name? Nick, what you got? I got mine if you're still need to think. You need to think a little bit.
Yeah, you think
Go
a little
ahead.
bit. Go. Yeah, yours. Yeah.
Leave Tupac alone. Don't do AI Tupac. Don't have fake Tupac rapping on your songs. Don't buy Tupac's rings, especially if you're going against a guy from the West Coast. Leave Pac out of this. This is what led messing with Pac is what led to all of this foolishness. A lesson needed to be learned this week. This whole encounter. It was all funny games until you had AI Tupac rapping on the beat. And rapping off beat on top of all the bullshit. You had Tupac rapping off beat. So now we're doing wop wop. We have in unison 17,000 people saying wop 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 in unison. Look at you. Yeah. Good job, Trey.
As a Memphian, you know, Drake is supposed to be one of us somewhat because his dad. But as a Memphian, he ain't one of us at all. Sad. You gonna? I mean, most of us are rooting for K-Dot for the Super PAC. You don't want to do a show here, but hey, whatever. But you know, hey. Let me get back on. Let me get back to what I was gonna say. Like, how do I put this?
Oh boy.
Oh, what we about to hear?
Right.
Andrea said, "Stop lying. Stop telling bold-faced lies." Right? That's right. Married women.
Oh Lord.
Stop it.
Let's go home. No. Let's just go home.
Just
Let's go
stop
home.
it.
Let's go home. Everybody go.
We did married man already, so we gotta do married women too. So stop it.
Everybody do. And that is
She thinks
this
she me.
week's-
Look at her.
That is this week's episode of 808s and Chair Shots. Thank you for tuning in. Tell the people you love about the Wrestling Podcast. We're out. We just out. We're out of here. Stop the damn show,
Bye.
Nick. I can't stop the show, Nick. Stop the show.
Oh Lord.
Go.